Hi there guys, hope you guys are well. I haven't posted in a while, so this is my first video back. Sorry I've not been posting, but I promise to be more consistent with it with weekly. And yeah, today's concept that I want to talk about is PD arrays. So let's get into this PDF. PDFs, what are they? PD arrays, what are they? They're essentially breaker block, order block, fair value gap. That's the three PD arrays that I look for. A breaker block, a fail order block that gets broken, that acts like support / resistance after a retest. An order block is the last up / down candle before a strong move, acts as a key entry zone for smart money. Fair value gap, a price imbalance gap caused by a strong move. Price often retraces to fill it before continuing. Breaker block is essentially an order block, but we'll use structure based on that instead of using an order block, failed order block. But it is the same thing, but we'll use structure because it's easier to be seen. Order block, I think I've got a video on order blocks, and fair value, I do know I've got a video on that, so you can check that out too, but we'll be going over them too. A breaker block, as you can see, a failed order block, but even this is a failed order block. So what I mean by using structure is higher low, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, market structure shift, and price comes and tests this zone, and then drops. That's essentially a breaker block. Breaker structure and price comes back and retests it. And also we got fair value gap here. Now we'll be going over order blocks. Order blocks, a huge impulse move down, aggressive move down, and we've left an up close and a down close. And what does price do? It retaps and continues the trend lower. Essentially, you want the extreme order blocks. You don't want the, like these little order blocks here, because you're just gonna turn into liquidity. With order blocks, you have to use liquidity with it. Fair value gap. Price has had an aggressive move, and what price comes back to do is fill it back up. Look at that bearish move. It's quite aggressive. 3 candlestick pattern. Other candle comes here, another candle here, and there's the fair value gap. And what the price eventually do comes up and fills it up. And that's all of the PD arrays. We'll be going over some chart examples, and where you guys will be getting. Already, what can I see here? An order block right there. That's an order block. Aggressive move lower. Price taps into the extreme. That's the last up candle and down candle. And if we got here another one, a breaker block, fifth order block right here, and price breaks above it, and guess what it does? It retests it and then continues the trend higher. This can be the structure too. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, breaks it. Essentially, that could be used as an order block, but because the trend is bullish, that's a more important breaker block. Because we're in a bullish trend and it's trapped by sellers into the market, and then taking their stops out and then continue the actual move, which is higher. So it's trapping sellers. When that's more like advanced. Again, we've got fair value gap here. 3 candlestick pattern. The candle does not come. The wick doesn't come above here, and that wick doesn't come thingy. It's a bit open. Price can tap it. We will eventually come and refill that in. Again, here's more of a a trend break a block, bearish trend, last upcut that acts like an odd block too. What the price do? It, and guess what it does? Retests it and then pushes back higher. Price look, a fair value gap right here. What does price do? Taps into it and then moves more higher. Again, what does happen? What happens here? Wait, where is it? The examples right here. We have a block right here. I'll be going more deeper into all the blocks. All the blocks is a bit more trickier. Like there's more things like you need, but that's an odd block too. And yeah, I think that's all the examples I want to go through. And yeah, wait, let me just more, what's it called? More of a diagram, not diagram, but path to the path. So you have this trend, and then price breaks lower, and then retests that, and that's the breaker block right here. Also, that acts like a failed odd block too, because it's the last candle after an aggressive move, which is failed. And yeah, I'm like with this, we'll see order blocks more down here. We'll see order blocks down here, and price taps it and then goes up. And also another one is fair value gaps that we can go through. This one right here, price comes and rebalances and fills it. And we can see price eventually comes down and fills it. And yeah, I think that's all I want to go through, and I promise to be more consistent about posting and stuff. So I'll see you tomorrow.